What is going on, guys? Middi here, and today I'm going to be going over the Season 5 trailer for Modern Warfare that just got released today. It's quite a lot to take in. They've got loads of stuff that have been added. They've got stuff added to the stadium that you can actually enter now. They've got the train that's being added that's just going to roam around the map. There's changes within the train station, which I saw from the trailer, and there's some new weapons and other stuff that's been added into it. So I'm just going to go over it with you and just show you some key little points within that video, just so you can actually have a look. And as always, if you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to me and like this video to help me out so I can keep you up to date with everything that's going to be coming August 5th within Modern Warfare and Warzone, because there's going to be a lot. Alright, so straight off the bat, boys, you're going to see that this is obviously the stadium of how it opens up, just blows up in the middle. Helicopter comes down, and then it's got a cutscene to the train that's going to be added. Now, really quickly, the train doesn't look like you're going to be able to drive this. This is just going to be going around the map. Just going to go over that's the obviously two key features of Season 5 right now. Okay, and just straight away, you're going to see this zip wire, and you're going to be like, what the fuck is this thing, right? Why is he swinging up here? So they've added this into the game. I thought it was an item, but it's actually not. And these have been added in certain parts of the map. You got one here in prison, there's one in downtown, and I can imagine there's probably one in stadium and somewhere else that's a high point in the game. And these are just to stop people camping on roofs, I guess, so you can actually go up there and beast them. And then you're going to see there a little cut shot of the shield turret. This is a shield turret on a train, okay? Don't affect this is some big massive machine gun on there. Someone just put a shield turret on there. Are they going to be OP and buffed? We don't know. Like I told you, I don't think you're going to be able to drive this train. It's just going to be going along the tracks here. But I can imagine there's always going to be orange crates on it.
Alert to Rose. You ready to start this fire?
Always. You know that.
That's what I like to hear. How about some fireworks?
Whole squad ready.
Good effect on target, Shadows. Doors open, bring in the birds.
Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got, I'm going to the top.
Guess who's back?
What you got, I'm going to the top. Bring what you got.
Alright, and right there, you're going to see that is some like GTA Mythbusters theory stuff right there, where the train just demolishes a car. Like I told you, you're not going to be able to drive this. Doesn't look like you can drive it. It's just going to follow a set track around the whole entire game. And, you know, anything in the way is going to get absolutely obliterated.
It's disarmed. We're good.
What are you waiting for? Let's do this!
Speed it up. Let's move.
Alright, and there you had some things that have obviously been added to multiplayer. You've got the Suicidal Harper, which is a 6v6 map. Looks quite familiar, actually. Not too sure if this is a remake of another Call of Duty map. Did look like it, though. If you scroll along a bit more, Ground War. So this is the airport. So basically the airport in Warzone is going to be the new Ground War map. And then you've got a new gunfight map. So this is called Livestock, and this is obviously in farmlands in Warzone, as you know. And the last map, which probably looks like the best one, is going to be the 6v6 oil rig one. Not too sure if this is like, you know, from Modern Warfare 2 or what, but this actually looks like a really good map. Alright guys, you guys are probably a little bit confused there. So this is in fact the train station. They've completely changed the whole entire area. So like, you know, within Hospital, they changed loads about it. Kind of the same thing. I mean, look here, you've got a massive corridor here where this whole place has been changed completely. They've added stairs now, so you can get obviously onto the second floor. So there's going to be, you know, a first and second floor. And it just looks like more of a mall now. So it's quite cool that they've, I guess, added that. Alright, and then here again, see, I actually thought this was an item, like a zip wire kind of thing. So, like I told you before at the start, these are these zip wires that have been added all over the map. Obviously, you look, you got one on the highest building here. There's going to be one in the stadium, and I don't know, any high buildings you can think of, this is where it's going to go. And I'm going to guess this is to deal with the snipers. I mean, if we go here, look, sniper here, guy climbs up to the top and does a takedown and wrecks him. So this is probably to deal with maybe the rooftop campers or rooftop snipers, as you will. that just sort of sit up here. So if you're not a fan of campers, you're welcome.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
You see hostile intent? You are clear.
You engage.
Going to the top.
The dance will never be the same.
Okay, so if we actually go back there, this is like the actual look of the stadium now. So you can see that you can run around the whole arena here. I think there's another shot so that he's actually in here shooting them, and then he follows them around. So you've got the inside bit as well of stadium. So I can imagine this is going to be bigger than you think. You've got sort of the down part where you can actually go in here. There's a bar and, you know, stores and shops or whatever. But then you've actually got like the middle bit here. Because I think if I screen back a bit here, where is it? So I think if I zoom about here, look, you can actually see where they've added all of this stuff in the middle, like the tents and sort of stuff. I can imagine it's going to be a really good loot area, basically. You know, you've got a TV room up here. I don't know if you can go in that or not. But yeah, I can imagine that this stadium bit is going to be a nice little key location that people are going to start dropping now. I mean, look, if you just go from this frame, like right here, stop here, you can see there is quite a lot of stuff. I mean, the whole outside area, if you could run around this whole arena bit, I'm not too sure. You know, whether they're going to cut half of that off and you can only be on one side. And then you've got, look, all this down bit here, if you could just see that in the bottom left corner, where you can enter it and go into a new bit. And then you saw pretty much the end there. This is the first new weapon that you're going to see in the game. Let's try and get a like nice little freeze frame on it. So this is going to be the first like new multiplayer. So this is going to be the new weapon that's added to the game, and it is the AN. If you guys are familiar with Battlefield, you'll know this gun, but it's essentially like an AK that's more accurate. That's the best way to explain it. So that's one of the first weapons there. Whether there was more that was shown, not too sure. I mean, look, I'm looking here, it's the AN again, but didn't see anything else. But guys, that was pretty much everything for the season. You got the stadium, we got the train station, we got the Zipwires, some new weapons, multiplayer maps, and I can imagine a bunch of Easter egg stuff's going to get added as well. I mean, but I can imagine a load of Easter egg stuff's going to get added as well. It's got to be at this point with the train station being added now. But guys, that was my little rundown of the trailer overview for you, just showing you everything that's actually in the trailer, because I can imagine it was all thrown in your face and you didn't really get time to slow it down. So that is my overview on it, and as always, if you guys like the video, hit like. It helps the video out massively, and as always, if you are new here, make sure you hit subscribe so I can keep you up to date with everything Modern Warfare and Warzone related. But boys, I will see you in Season 5, and I will be doing tons of videos and guides on everything that's new within it. So I'll see you later.